Welcome to Market Masterclass on this Monday, the 13th of November. And since the ASEAN conference is being held in the Philippines, I thought we'd focus on the top performing Asian Pacific mutual funds. And there's been some pretty healthy results. There's been some pretty healthy growth in Asia in general. So we're going to start off with one of the best known groups, and this is the top performing fund on analysis in the Pacific region. This is the Fidelity Pacific Basin Fund, and year to date it's done a 36% growth. If you had been there over 3 years, you would have got 11% growth per annum. Over 5 years, you would have got 13%. So a very healthy fund over a longer term. It's one of its main holdings is Alibaba, which we all know about in China. And if you'd been just in that particular stock directly, you would have got 105% return on your money in this year. How's it divided up? Well, in terms of financial services, it's got 19% of the holdings are in financial services, 13% in industrials, and 23% in the range of consumer, cyclical and defensive companies. Okay, it's even got 11.5%. Technology, 20%, obviously a very critical part of any future development in countries all over the world, and of course particularly in the Pacific region. In the so-called developed markets, you've got 58% of the fund, and in the so-called emerging markets in Southeast Asia and the Pacific region, we're talking about 40%. So this means something like 36% of the companies within the fund are in Japan, and in the Asia Pacific region, excluding Japan, it makes up 22%. It's a whole mixture of currencies. You've got yen, Australian dollars, Hong Kong dollars, Chinese yuan, a real mixture of currencies. But the way it has gone this year, pretty healthy, as I say. Sorry, year to date, it's done 39%. So that's we're talking about over pretty well just a 10-month period. So a very healthy fund, and it's got a holding of $970 million in this particular fund. So that's the Fidelity Pacific Basin Fund. Well worth having a holding in Asia and in Fidelity in an overall portfolio. I hope you found that interesting and useful. Bye for now.